Everyone, it's Crypto Chair Bear, and it's June 3rd of 2024. So let's look quickly at the markets right now, specifically GME, since that's all the hype right now. I've been tracking this, not so much, just because it's pure like frenzy, but you kind of see here in the 5 day, I mean 2 day, hold on, 2 day. Get rid of this. Actually, no. 2 day chart, right? So when I look into positions specific in crypto, right? You look at Bitcoin, there's all these different signals that line up for me that tells me, okay, this is where I need to go in. You can see my previous videos back in 2018, 2019, 2020, where these literally helped me engage the market from bottom to top, right? Didn't pay attention to them so much before, but now I'm like, it's been 7 years using the same system. And I've been using it as indicators where I've been studying hundreds of different traders in crypto. And these are definitely the best indicators that have worked so far for them and for myself. And so if you look at Bitcoin, right? And Bitcoin basically, I always look at 2 month, 1 month, and so forth, right? So if you look at the 2 month, we still have a bit more to go, right, for Bitcoin. And, I'm thinking about 115 and 120 as the top. And then we do get really bullish, we're hitting 180, right? But obviously, selling 50% of my stack at around 90 to 120 and letting the rest ride. And if you look deeper and deeper, right? So in 2 months, we're still looking like we still have some momentum. This is why the monthly and even the 3 weeks, it's looking topish, but we still have this last push. It could happen this month, next month, but it's definitely going to happen in the next 6 months unless we go into a super cycle and, it keeps going forward. But, it could happen, right? But I'm not going to put all my eggs in one basket and hope for the best. So basically, take everything with a grain of salt. Everything could change. You have black swan events like COVID, COVID-19, all this stuff that could just screw the chart, right? And so we look at closer and closer to, shorter time frames, which I'm always been a swing trader. I'm not a trader, so do not follow this as trading advice. This is more swing plays. The key word is swing plays, meaning your time frame is days to weeks to months, right? And so if you look at here on the 3 day, you're seeing basically 2 day signal just flash for Bitcoin, right? Man, I freaking hate this thing. I'm just take it off. So 2 day signal flash. Last time this flash was on May 14th. And what I like about these signals the most is basically if it's undervalued, right? Like here when it flashed, everybody was calling for 52K Bitcoin, blah, blah, blah. But I'm looking at the charts and where the heck are they getting that from? And it's kind of impossible to, get those, position set. So when I looked at the 2 day, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to go in, I'm going to go ham. And it paid off, right? We went from 62K to now 69K. So obviously something's working on that end. So again, we just had the signal flash, right? And I usually like to get out. So let's say here, hopefully we get to 84, 85K and kind of go from there, right? So let's now look at GME. GME is kind of a wild card, but it does trade like crypto just because the volatility is super sky high. So we'll see how this goes. But you first had the first signal flash here when it was $10. I was not really paying attention to GME to be honest, so I missed this trade. But you saw this go from $10 all the way to $60, right? Yeah, 60. Dump down. This is where this guy, I forgot his name, stunk guy, he freaking bought this position here with his $21 calls, right? And it started loading up, and boom, what do you know? Signal just flashed. And this is why I kind of mentioned. Oh my god, where's the 1 day? Targets. We could definitely write up to $60 first, but main target should be here on the 168 level at 105, right? Because if you look at this, and this indicator, that means we still will have a lot of momentum going up to the upside. Here you're already looking topish. I would not ever invest, but momentum's not going to the upside, right? This is a perfect time to get into GME. Perfect time was at $20, obviously, but now it's even better because now you have confirmation, and from there, you could kind of ride this wave upwards. Give me 1 second. Someone keeps freaking calling me. Yeah, so, sorry about that. So, yeah, in terms of GME, right, the signal just flashed here. This is the perfect time that I like to get in when market's super red by this indicator here, right? And we're going to ride this momentum up. And it could be anywhere between $100 to even $200. It depends how crazy this frenzy gets, but short term, right, 12 hour, still looking bullish just because of this huge 35% wick, right? So wait until the dust settles, right? The way I like to get in trades is I look at the 2 day, okay, that signal, but if I really want to get nitpicky with it, I start looking at the 6 hour, right? 6 hour, this thing flashed at me at $22. I would have got in there. Or even here, right, when the stock RSI is super low, but everyone thought it was dead. That's why it's so low. You're talking about, like, look at these readings. RSI, I'm surprisingly, RSI was not that down. And from there, we need to push out. So 45-minute charts looking overvalued, 15 minutes overvalued, 7 minutes now it's ticking up, but again, I would wait for a pull back to like 28, right? But long term, meaning the next couple days to even weeks, this could set up a frenzy for degen summer, put it frankly. Degen summer should be hopefully the last hurrah of these plays because with anything, right, you can only trade this for so much because you're gonna get chopped and basically screwed over by the big players. So this is high. I consider GME super high risk, like more than Bitcoin, more than Ethereum, right? Because you don't have no predictability. There's not that much price action, right? It's just been one huge pumps in 21 and then dead, and now another huge pump as round two seasons. So what we saw to the first session up to $60, we went 6x, retraced down, another 6x would put us at 120 to, $200. So that's my kind of prediction. We'll see what happens. Now let's look at Ethereum. Actually, let's look at the DXY. DXY is breaking down. Exactly what I said a couple of days ago. Or last week. I have no idea when I uploaded the video. But this is super bullish for speculation. Right, we need a dollar a weekend. Hopefully, it just goes back down to 101, and maybe up to 95. Right, so dollar looking weak. Good for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's up today. Short term 5 day. I think we already reviewed Bitcoin. Yeah, 2 day signal flash. Hopefully, this takes us up. Another one, Chainlink. Chainlink relative to Bitcoin, not the best. Right, damn it, it's looking toppy. It did run up a bit, right? It went from 13 to 19, right? So that was good. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't want to have this video too long, but in terms of some place that I'm looking at is Ondo. Ondo's doing fantastic. Got this around 42 cents, 47 cents, I forget. Both of them the 40 cents right before this huge pump. And even here, right? Looks like if I have this theme about new coins, it's hard to get the 2 day signal, so you would only have to do the 1 day, which is still pretty good. When I first got into this, it was on right here. Yeah, right here. No, it's like down here. Yeah, 42 cents, right? Harder to do with newer coins, but yeah, Ondo's looking kind of toppy. Not liking the vibe here, but it's one of the best RDOA plays, so maybe we extend to $3. So that would be a 2x. Tau is another one. BitTensor is basically the AI of crypto, of Bitcoin, right? So started allocating little positions here. Maybe this runs up. The only thing is it's a little bit higher cap. Let's see, what's the best thing here? Bob. Yeah, Bob did pretty good for me. Bitcoin, Doge. Doge is the one that's kind of weird. It's basically the meme play, but it hasn't really done much besides a 2x. So something's telling me it's gonna have its run, and it's just accumulating slowly. But when it does wake up, it's gonna wake up with a bang. And same thing with Matic. Matic hasn't really done much either. It was the darling last cycle. Went on from 1 cent to $2. Missed that play, but it is what it is. But that's it, guys. Again, like if you have any questions, let me know. But yeah, let's hope this degen summer keeps coming and pumping in the markets. Peace.